Hi again. Welcome back. This time I'd like to talk about duality. Duality is right and wrong, black and white, darkness and light. And my experience thus far has been that most of what I have naturally been inclined to do and be has been on the side of wrong. Right from the get-go, somehow I learned that being inclined to do boy things meant I was a boy. Then I learned that I was a girl, which meant I was wrong. The fact that I could see things that other people couldn't see and hear things that other people couldn't hear was wrong, because I should be like everybody else, shouldn't I? And as time went on, I discovered that I had very little in common with my family or any other people around me. I felt alone. I felt abandoned. And because my differences were not embraced, I felt insignificant and unworthy. So to get through my life, because there were times that I really would have liked to have checked out, this analytical mind of mine tried to come up with explanation after explanation as to why I differed from everybody else. I decided that being a male in a female's body was karma. I had obviously done wrong to some women in a previous life and now needed to learn what it felt like to be a woman. The hearing things and seeing things and generally being totally other than everybody else I know, I explained by, I'm not originally from here. I must be Palladian, or I'm not from this planet. And on and on and on it went. And now I'm here, realizing that with everything that I naturally did in life, somehow became skewed and morphed into something I wasn't. This left me feeling like I was living a lie. It led to the estrangement from almost everybody that's been close to me in my life. And it guess I can't talk about this stuff either. Duality means that we second guess ourselves at every turn. It means that we bend to societal views and we mold ourselves into someone other than who we are. And given the fact that the one thing that most of us, if not all of us, are most desirous of in this life is to have and share love, it seems that love has been the commodity that's been exchanged and used as blackmail to make us conform. I was brought up with the saying, "What would the neighbors think?" So every time I left the front door, I put on another hat. And to make that even that's the macro. So the micro of it is from the moment I left my bedroom in the morning, I put on another hat. Because I had to portray the person that I was brought up to be. And granted, I was brought up with, you know, good morals and stuff like that, but it still went against the grain. And I think that the reason why I'm being made to make these videos is to help me put a voice to it, to actually accept it myself, that my life has been a lie. And the worst, I don't even know what the truth is anymore. Because I don't know that I'm a male born into a female body, or if it's just something that I picked up when I was a kid and I overheard my parents or somebody saying that behavior is not that of a female. Don't know that it was said that way, but you get the gist of it. And I guess the same thing goes for the twin flame thing. Until 3 months ago, I didn't even know the term twin flame. But when I discovered it, and I researched it a little bit, it sounded a heck of a lot like what I was experiencing. So I took on that label. Labels separate. I am transgender. I am a lesbian. I am a female. I am spiritual. I am Protestant. I am human. I make mistakes, and hopefully I learn from them. But duality and labels go hand in hand. We speak of oneness, but to become one, we need to cast aside all those labels. Those labels are the old way. Those labels are associated with duality. Divide and conquer. I am a this, I am a that, I'm not a this, I'm not a that. Aren't we all the same? Aren't we all essentially essentially the same? So duality screws us up royally. Right from the get-go. And some of us catch on more quickly than others. And realize it's time to undo everything that we've done to ourselves. We've done this to ourselves. We have molded ourselves according to other people's ideas that they learned. And so on and so forth. Bunch of parrots. Bunch of parrots. Okay, so you're a little girl that likes to play with dinky toys. I mean, really, give her a break. She grows up to like girls. Okay. Do you have to call her a name? But that's our need for belonging even, you know? Because a lot of us who fit ourselves into these labels carry them around like they're the definition of me. and gives us a false sense of belonging, yet at the same time makes us choose to separate ourselves from others. As an example, the gay, lesbian, transgender, never the twain shall meet. You know, like, being gay or other is something that makes us feel separate. So we become separate. And then within that group, we have to have subgroups to further separate us. Anyway, I guess I've gone on long enough. Just a little bit of a rant. I started out talking about duality and got into labels, but we've got to let go of all of that. Just let it go. Let it go. I am that I am. Pure and simple. And we are one. And the sooner we get it through our thick skulls, the better for everyone. Thanks for listening.